Phil, big semi-final today. How do you think it's going to go?
It's a tough one to call, but you'd obviously have to back Highgate because of their record and their squad. Very good side, but we've been on a good run recently. You know, we've been 7 unbeaten in the last couple of months, and we feel that we've started to gel after a couple of years of blending into the Barnet League, and now we've actually got a real team to match people on their day. So I think, you know, a shock might be on the cards. We've just got to perform. We've got to be hungrier. We've got to have more desire, and who knows? We'll see.
You're up against the holders of the cup for the last 2 seasons. They also managed the league double over you. What are you going to do differently today to make sure you can win?
I think it comes down to hunger, to be honest. You know, we're going to be, you know, hopefully they're going to be complacent. They're going to struggle a bit with our desire and our passion to win the ball. And you know, we've just got to fight. We've got to fight, and we've got to create, and we're going to be stronger as a team, and we'll see what the result is.
And lastly, who do you think is going to make the difference today for you? Who are you looking out for?
Well, we've got a very strong midfield, so I'm hoping that that's where they create from as well. So if we can nullify them and we can start creating ourselves and believe in ourselves, and ultimately take the game to them rather than be in any fear, then I think we've got a really good chance. So fingers crossed we can give 110% and not underperform, and we'll see hopefully at the end of the 90 minutes who wins.
Ian, another semi-final for your team. How confident are you of making a final against a team you've completed the league double over?
Yeah, we know they're a good side. We played them in a double header, and both games was really tight, only 1-0 each game, you know, so we know they're a good team. They've got a lot of pedigree and a lot of cups. We've had good battles over the years, so as long as we're at our best, we should be sweet.
You've won this competition the last 2 seasons. Yeah. Is experience going to make the difference today for you?
I'd like to think so. I mean, we've already made 3 finals, so we know what to do in these sort of deeper ends of the competitions and that. We just know if we get out there, do our stuff, we should make another final.
Like you said, 3 finals secured already, potentially this one. 2 points behind Oakwood with 4 games in hand. Is the quintuple the goal?
Say that again, sorry?
Is the quintuple the goal this year?
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, to be honest, we've got an afternoon game after this. If we could make a final in the morning and win the league in the afternoon. So we're going for everything we're in front of.
A very warm welcome to the St Aloysius playing fields, the Roger Jones Challenge Cup semi-final tie between Highgate Albion and Gower All-Stars. Highgate Albion in the navy blue, managed by Adam Shahane. In goal, Charlie Taylor. A back 4, Alvin Kirimar, Ian Maitland the captain, Rhys Lambert and Cole Brindle, Akram Mohammed, Ashley Dray and Ian Talla in the midfield. Pelly Riley and Tage Kennedy offering support on the flanks to James Esprit. On the bench, Jake Cass, Akinola, Fayoyin, Andy Morris and Aaron Scott. Gower All-Stars are in burgundy. They're managed by Phil Glynn. In goal, Jonathan Grillo. A back 4 of Juan Arias, Joe Higgins, Joshua Olufemi and James Monroe. In midfield, Kaio Brown, Femi Williams, Isaac Atite the captain and Zach Amani. And the 2 strikers, Oscar Kelly and Yannick James. Substitutes, Tyrrell Benjamin and Rio Glean. The Roger Jones Senior Challenge Cup is sponsored by One Stop MOT Centre. Almost 3 decades of automotive experience. Quote Barnet 20, that's Barnet 20 for 20% off a full service. For more information, follow One Stop MOT Centre on Instagram. Today's referee is Harry Demo, assisted by Eddie Aruru and Andrew Chin. Throw in to Highgate Albion. All the way back to Lambert. Doesn't quite make it across to Keramot. It's been dispossessed. Good run forward. Hamani into the penalty area. Good chances for Kelly. Can he get the shot in? That's a very good save from Charlie Taylor. Got out quickly, Charlie Taylor, and made a good stop. That was the closest we've come in the early stages to a goal. Shuffles away from the challenge of Rhys Lambert. Saved by the goalkeeper on that occasion, Highgate Albion. Taylor's clearance brushes off the head of Arias. Cleared away by Higgins. He's got caught flat-footed there, Lambert. Chance to get forward with Brown. Brown into the penalty area. Can he get the shot in or the cross? It's ended up being cleared off the line by Ian Maitland. And it's another good opportunity that's fallen to the All-Stars, and then a curling effort wide by Hamani. To really get going in this game, Highgate Albion. Talla. The veteran that is Ian Maitland, the captain. Stepping forward from the back, sliding it forward. That's good play. Kennedy back inside from Pelly Riley, and then the shot coming in, which is just wide of target. James Esprit. Maitland. Highgate Albion going for the quadruple at the moment. They're already in the London Cup final, the BSFL Premier Cup and the Middlesex Premier Cup finals. This would be a fourth cup final if they can overcome Gower All-Stars, but they've started the brighter, the visitors. There's Atite, the captain. Joshua Olufemi. There's a look up. James. That's a neat switch towards the far side. K.O. Brown. He's already showed us that he can cause one or two problems. Ends up curling that one over the top of the crossbar. It's a goal kick. Brindle with the throw. Here is Brindle again, Carl Brindle. Tage Kennedy trying to tease his way forward against Arias. That was a good ball in. Just couldn't quite get on the end of it, Pelly Riley. James Monroe. All the way back to Joe Higgins. Outside of him is Juan Arias, but he's given it away to Tage Kennedy. And Kennedy will go on the outside, trying to get the better of Arias. Can he get the cross in? He can. Chance maybe here, which was just wide from James Esprit. They're gradually limbering up here at Highgate Albion. Into the feet of Atite, who's big and strong. Brown. Weighing up the options. Thought about the shot. He's ended up going to the left-hand side. James Monroe, full of the tricks, comes inside. James Monroe with the shot. Well, it was on target, but no real tease for Charlie Taylor, who comfortably handles it. Kennedy. Talla. Good tackle coming in from Williams, winning the ball back for Gower All-Stars. Williams. Back inside. It's Brown. Grass-cutting shot, which was just wide. Corner. Comes in. It's cleared away by Highgate Albion. Kennedy. Brindle. Kennedy again. Long ball over the top. The chase is on for a sprint. Good defending by Olufemi. That's excellent defending by him. Williams. Towards the left-hand side. Monroe. Cali gets to the byline. Still Cali. Good defending by Alvin Kerimar. That's exceptionally good defending. Kerimar carrying the ball forward. Talla. Find room for the shot, but he does manage to find Pelly Riley on the right-hand side. In comes the cross. It's a good ball in. Headed up in the air. Bobbling around onto the head of James. Dispossessed by Kerimar. Wide by Tallow. Talla to Kennedy. Kennedy with a cross. It was a free header for James Esprit, but saved. Right-hand edge of the penalty area. Pelly Riley pulls it back to the edge. And Talla couldn't find a way of testing the keeper with a shot. Tage Kennedy can't control. It's a good tackle coming in from Ashley Drake. At the back is Kyle Brindle, and Kyle Brindle has been caught, and he's virtually the last defender. The sprint is on for Ashley Drake to get back to help out Reece Lambert. Here's a chance, and Cali is denied by some excellent defending by Reece Lambert. He left exposed there for a moment, Highgate Albion. Yannick James. Again, the outlet towards the right-hand side. K.O. Brown. Brown into the box. He gets it back. Brown to the byline. Can't get the cross in. It's behind for a corner. This was the moment where it came to Oscar Kelly. He cuts back inside. Excellent defending by Reece Lambert. One of those moments where he had to get the ball and not the man. Half time, no goals at the St Aloysius playing fields. Highgate Albion 0, Gower All Stars 0.
Energy they score. Just match them for energy, match them for work rate. They're good little passes, they're not bad. But we can beat them. Come on, boys. I know we're all over the shop, but come on.
Boys,
Let's
I
do
think
this.
it's a little bit more intent when we're attacking as well. There's that last one that's flashed across the body. It's only slim in the box. Like, let's have a few bodies commit to things. When we're playing forward, let's play forward a bit more intent. If we're going to go wide, do it quickly.
Okay, another example. Akram went and hit the long shot, yeah? No one even bothered to attempt to follow up. I'm not saying the goalie would have spilled it, but he might if he sees a person running at him. Just think about it, boys. Don't react, be proactive. Come on.
Listen,
Let's just do the basic stuff better, yeah? More enthusiasm, everyone.
We've got another few gears to go, boys. Let's just
And
crank
you know what?
kill it off.
And you know what, boys? You don't want to lose a game you shouldn't lose going into all these finals. Let's not do that, yeah? Let's not make it that. Let's enjoy ourselves. Come on, let's go out there
Come on
and
then,
play.
boys.
Have a smile on your
raise
face
it.
as well. Come on.
We've got another few gears to go, yeah?
Otherwise,
We've
got to rely on Jake to come on and score a goal, and he don't want to do that today.
Come on, Jake, get up, man.
Oh, rely on Jake.
You took them on and you started to get some confidence after the first 15 minutes and you realise they're actually not that special. So if you take them to it, you start believing it, expressing yourselves like you were in that last 15 minutes, you're going to create chance after chance. You've just got to be hungrier to cut out their ball and stop the danger at the back by marking up early. It's been a couple of times I've had a couple of free headers. It's really important that we're looking around us and looking behind you because they're tall and big.
Defence, that's solid, that's a good defence, man. We were all there for each other, tucking in. Centre backs tucking in for everything, that's sick. Keep it going.
You know, this is exactly what I thought they'd be like. They expect to win, they're not really at the races. They're thinking that because they're used to winning, they expect to win.
Yeah, their defence is shaky, man. They're looking like...
Yeah.
Very shaky.
We've had good chances.
We need to isolate Kayo more with that win because he's having his way with
He's burning them every time. We had 2 or 3 clear-cut chances. On a better finishing day, we're 2 or 3 up.
That's what I was like, you know when I was like, go long, because I'm on the fucking slowest man on the pitch, so just every time you get, just go long.
Try going long
Instead of going
sometimes.
inside.
Just try it guide it in the direction. When you're going long as well from this side. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, like, when the play is on this side, try not to be on that side. Because all he's going to do sometimes, when nothing's on, he's just going to go long.
If you're not
Be mindful of the surface as well. The ball's jumping up myself, my touches sometimes they're not there. Everyone else. Be mindful of the pitch.
We should do it. I've seen someone as well. Punch it in.
Yeah, we have. We've got the ability, man. Just same intensity. That's it. It's gonna
Test
come.
the keeper as well, man. I'm going to let it go from my side.
Everything to play for in the second half. These two sides did meet back in February in a double header. Both games were won narrowly, 1-0 by Highgate Albion. They know that they're in a game here. Gower All Stars have played well. Probably been slightly the better side maybe in the first half. Tete. Good save by the goalkeeper, and the follow-up is in the back of the net from Kelly. Oscar Kelly makes it 1-0 just a couple of minutes after half-time. Charlie Taylor makes the save, but the sting on the shot from Isaac Atete meant that he couldn't keep hold of it. And the quickest person to react was Oscar Kelly, who got there ahead of Reece Lambert and plants the ball from close range into the empty net. It's Highgate Albion 0, Gower All Stars 1. They lost last week to heavy hitters, did Gower All Stars. That was their first defeat in 8. They went on a very good unbeaten run before that. So wide from Atete. Munro likes to get forward. It's a good run into the penalty area. It's bobbling around. Could be number 2 off the post. How close was that from Oscar Kelly? He nearly got his second goal of the game. And Highgate Albion rescued by the woodwork. Quick ball forward by Reece Lambert. Nice play by Tage Kennedy. Gets to the byline, pulls it back. There's no one there. Kept alive. Back in again. And cleared. It's Dre's cross. Shirt pull on Kelly. It's James, I beg your pardon. But here's Munro. Going to try and find a way back into this game, Highgate Albion. Tala. Finding space on the left-hand side. Tage Kennedy taking on Arias. Goes for goal himself. Was probably going wide, but down to make the save was Jonathan Grillo. Long kick from him downfield. Cleared away by Lambert. And the ball over the top, and Tage Kennedy is away. Kennedy can't find a way past the goalkeeper, Jonathan Grillo. So far they've defended well, Gower All-Stars. Made a change, Highgate Albion, Jake Cass is on. He might just make the difference. They need something from somewhere. It's Tala. Now Williams. Needs to be careful back there, Olufemi. Joshua Olufemi does well. Monroe dancing forward again. He's done well, but then just lost his footing. Maitland's given it away. Hasn't been cleared properly. Gower looking for a second. Williams. Here's the goal scorer, Cali. Brought down on the edge of the penalty area. Referee says free kick. Who's it going to be? Williams or Brown? It's going to be Brown. Curling it. Oh, it's hit the post again. And then the rebound goes in. And Atiti, the captain, is in the right place at the right time to make it 2-0 to Gower All-Stars. And a cup shock is on the cards here. This is a wonderful free kick. It looked in all the way from Kyo Brown, but it comes back. And a bit like the first goal, Gower All-Stars quicker to react than Highgate Albion. And Atiti got there and bundled it home ahead of Kyle Brindle. 2-0. Goal kick cleared by Charlie Taylor. It's a good flick on. Tage Kennedy gets to the byline. Kennedy with the cross and a chance for Cass. Good defending. A combination of goalkeeper and defender keeping out Cass. Ball back in again. This time cleared away. Keeping it alive in the midfield. Pelly Riley. And then Tala. Away by Arias. A good ball over the top. Goalkeeper providing the sweeping option at the back. Charlie Taylor with a clearance. Long throw by Lambert. Flicked on. And then headed away. Flying in there was Ashley Drake. Here's Kennedy. And Lambert into the penalty area. And a shot towards goal. And it was kept out by Grillo. The shot was by Jake Cass, who's making his presence felt. They're really going for it at the moment. Throw in by Lambert. Kennedy. Lambert hoists it high to the back post. And up they go. And there is a goal back from Kerima. Alvin Kerima up from the back. Manages to get on the end of a deep cross by fellow defender Reece Lambert. He climbs highest with the goalkeeper committing, and he manages to find the net, and it's game on. Highgate Albion 1, Gower All-Stars 2. Gower All-Stars won the quarter-final against Toriano 3-0. They've had some scalps along the way as well. Middlesex Premier Cup finalists. Heavy hitters were beaten in an epic fifth-round tie, 3-2. Also beat the Wrong'uns 6-1. Bringing the ball out from the back, Femi Williams. Williams again. It's a good challenge coming in. That's a foul, surely. On Kerima. Tala. Good ball in, and he's headed it wide. He can't quite believe it. Pass from Tyrrell Benjamin comes to nothing. Substitute unable to cause a problem for Highgate Albion. Here's Cass. Kennedy, off goes Cass again. Darting forward into the channel, getting the better of Arias. Here's Cass all the way through. Brought down. Penalty. Referee had a long, hard think, Harry Demo, before pointing to the spot. And a chance now for Highgate Albion to make it 2-2. And a yellow card for Higgins, who's furious with the decision. I think he's got his red card in the hand, and Williams has been sent off. And this cup tie has suddenly, out of the blue, gone all horribly wrong for Gower All-Stars. A red card for Femi Williams for what looks like foul and abusive language towards the match official. All the problems were caused by Cass, who's then brought down from behind by Higgins. He was yellow carded, and the reaction of Femi Williams means that Gower All-Stars will have to play the remainder of this match with 10 men. There was contact, but in the eyes of Gower All-Stars, it was a harsh decision by referee Harry Demo, and a big decision as well. It's going to be Jake Cass. He's made a difference since he's come on, and this could swing the pendulum firmly in the favour of Highgate Albion. Jake Cass slams it home, and with just 3 minutes to go, Highgate Albion's quadruple remains very much on. Kick off by Tyrrell Benjamin, hunting the ball down. Got to try and regroup here, Gower All-Stars. So close to the victory, they were just 3 minutes away. They do get another semi-final chance next week. The season isn't over if they lose this one, and of course we are still level. Anatolians are their opponents in next week's semi-final. Ball forward, maybe there is a smash and grab here. It's Brown up against Lambert. He's got 2 to beat. Kennedy's back there offering support, and Lambert does well. Bided his time, stood his ground, played it forward to Talla. Talla's given it away. Hamani couldn't find room for the shot, and it's cleared by Kennedy. Long kick forward by Grillo. Taken on the chest by Lambert. Riley. Wide to Kennedy. Kennedy rolls it back inside. It's a good turn by Cass. Trying to play it straight through the middle towards Kerema. Talla. Lambert. Another teasing ball in. And Cass was nearly on the end of it. They almost snatched the victory at the death there. Goal kick taken by Grillo. Final whistle goes. In the end, they were hanging on a little bit, Gower All-Stars. And the 10 men take this to extra time. 2-2. Highgate Albion have that one-man advantage. Can they put it to good use? It's the third time these two have met. They've all been very tight affairs this season. Played away. And he can carry the ball through the middle. Long ball forward. Excellent ball as well. Kerema. And it's in from Cass. 2 minutes into extra time. And for the first time in this game, Highgate Albion find themselves in front. Loads of time, loads of space. Kerema's cross. And Jake Cass is not going to miss from there. 3-2. It's a quick free kick. Femi. Pitch back by Kerema. Monroe. Runs into trouble. The ball straight down the middle to Cass. Cass, can he find a way of getting the shot in? Here is Cass. He's still going. Pulls it back. And it's Kerema. And surely now, Highgate Albion are into the final of the Roger Jones Challenge Cup. Given away in the midfield. Cass seemed to take an eternity. Went round the goalkeeper. The angle was too fine. But the pullback was into the path of Kerema, who puts it past the goalkeeper. Charlie Taylor. Talla. Gets it back from Morris. All over the top, headed back down again by Kerema. Kerema's on a hat-trick. As is Cass. Looking for more. Here is Cass again. He's caused all sorts of problems since coming on. Talla Goalkeeper's committed, and there is goal number 5. And Jake Cass has put some icing on the cake. Highgate Albion scoring 3 goals in 8 minutes in the opening period of extra time. And they've taken the sting out of the tail of Gower All-Stars to book their place in the final. It's going to be a busy few weeks for Highgate Albion. 4 cup finals now to look forward to. They were 2-0 down until very late on in this game, but they have the character to come back and win in extra time by 5 goals to 2.
Akin, you battled like champions, 2-0 down, 5-2 victory in the end. How do you think that game went?
Do you know what? As you said, it's coming from behind again is one of the things we try to do. Dig in, put our application in, but to be honest, we just didn't start well. Trying to get ourselves better at starting well, so we're always in games rather than going behind and having to come back and win it. But do you know what it is? It's one of those things. We know that we've got the determination in the team and the squad.
How important is a player like Jake Cass coming on there and getting a hat-trick, then coming back off and letting you guys finish off the job?
So, do you know what? It's really important. We've got a big squad, as you know, and having players like Jake Cass in the squad emphasises the strength and depth that we have. Having him being able to come on, score a hat-trick is great for the team.
Phil, commiserations on the defeat. 2-0 up, ended 5-2. What went wrong there?
Well, listen, you know, we actually played with a better team for 70 minutes. They brought on their number 9, who's a quality player, changed the game a bit for them, gave them an easy goal to get back into it at 2-1, and then 3 minutes to go, they get a penalty that was never a penalty. And I'm not one for moaning, but you'll see it on the camera. Hopefully you're recording it. You'll see the distance between the player and the 2 players. And then we reacted and you know, had a one-on-one with the referee, and then he gave a red card in the heat of the moment. I've got to say that is a harsh red card, which changed the game. We're 2-2, we're into extra time with 10 men. And having been 3 minutes away, you've got to sort of bring the occasion into the equation here, and that was a very harsh red card. So unfortunately, referees can sometimes influence the game a little bit too much, and that was a big moment that changed the game.
Just to touch on the penalty call, so never a penalty for you, and the red card changed the game completely.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Luckily, you were filming, so hopefully you'll be able to back this up. But yeah, it was in my opinion, it was never a pen. But listen, we took the game to them. We played really well. We've come a long way in this league in the last couple of years, and you know, a couple of minutes away from getting to the final. So that's the way football can go sometimes. So it's a hard defeat, but you've got to think about the positives. And we actually are taking the game to Highgate, who are one of the best teams in the country, and we were, you know, 3 minutes away from going and winning the game.
Well, that marks your exit out the Roger Jones Challenge Cup. You still have the Invitational Cup,
That's
which
right.
you guys are the current holders of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we've got that semi-final next week, and we've got to start again, brush ourselves down, pick it up, and we're really going to be gunning for that competition. So, got to end the season on a high.